Have you ever heard the same truth twice but only understood it the second time? 10 years ago, you heard those words and thoughts. That makes sense. 10 years later, the same words hit you so deeply that you almost cried. The words didn't change, you did. Because some truths cannot be understood by the mind alone. You have to lose, struggle, fail, begin again, and live through life before their meaning finally teach you. Sometimes you don't understand a truth when you hear it. You understand it when you finally become it. That is the real distance between knowing and doing. Many people think that once they understand something, they have reached the finish line. They hear a truth, understand an idea, and can even repeat the right words and believe they now have it. But later, you realize what truly becomes yours is not what you have heard, but what you have lived. After loss, pain, and struggle, you may hear the same sentence again and suddenly realize it was never that the words lacked power. You simply didn't have enough life experience to understand them yet. The moment you understand something is only the moment you open a door. There's still a long road waiting for you beyond this. Take the words, accept yourself. The first time you read them, you might think, yes, that makes sense. But back then, your understanding was still in your head. Until one night, when you are completely broken, you are alone with your failure, your imperfections, and the parts of yourself you have always tried to avoid. You look at yourself in the mirror, and for the first time, you don't rush to criticize yourself or demand that you become better. You simply say, you have tried so hard. You are already good enough. That is when you finally understand what acceptance really means. Because between seeing, believing, and truly living something, the distance is not simply time, it is the weight of your life. You have to fall many times. You have to face many disappointments. You have to dose yourself again and again until one day, something you once only understood becomes a memory written into your body. This is why so many people feel confused. I've read so many books. I've taken so many courses. I've understood so many truths. So why hasn't my life changed? I know I should let go, but I still hurt. I know I should take action, but I still can't smooth. The problem isn't that you don't know. Sometimes you know the answer, but you haven't yet become the answer. Wang Yunming called this the unity of knowledge and action. He said, true knowledge naturally leads to action. If you know but don't act, you haven't truly known. At first, this might sound like criticism. If you already know, why can't you do it? But when you understand it more deeply, you realize it's not blame, it's a reminder. True knowing changes the way you choose. If a truth hasn't changed your actions, perhaps it still lives only in your mind. It hasn't yet entered your life. You might know that health is important, but sometimes you only learn to value a healthy life after your body reminds you. You might know that time is pressure, but sometimes only loss teaches you what presence means. Many kinds of wisdom are not taught to us by other people. Life keeps reminding us until we are finally willing to see. This doesn't mean we should look for pain. It doesn't mean we have to suffer in order to become wise. Pain itself has no meaning. What changes us is how we see. Can you become aware where you are hurting? Can you look at yourself through the experiences? Can you understand yourself and then choose differently? Two people can go through the same kind of experience. One may walk away with resentment, the other may walk away with understanding. The difference is not always the experience itself, it's how you choose to face it. Life doesn't become better simply because you have suffered more. What truly changes you is how you process what happened and how you carry those experiences forward. Many people get stuck because they think too much. They want to understand everything perfectly before they begin. I need a perfect plan. I need to make sure I won't fail. So they keep preparing, but never starts. But you forget, real understanding often comes from what happens after you take action. You cannot learn to swim by standing on the shore. You have to jump into the water. You may swallow some water, you may struggle, and eventually you learn how to breathe. Life isn't about understanding first and acting later. It's about learning where you move. Instead of waiting until you feel completely clear, start with your confusion. Action itself is the best teacher. Most people try to change by fighting themselves. They think, I need more discipline. I need to push myself harder. I need to fix what's wrong with me. But have you ever wondered, maybe you cannot change because you have never truly understood yourself? You haven't seen what your procrastination is trying to protect. You haven't seen that some of the parts you dislike may have once been trying to keep you safe. Real change isn't about destroying your problems, it's about understanding the needs behind them. When you stop treating yourself like a broken machine that needs to be fixed and starting treating yourself like a human being who needs to be understood, change begins to move from resistance to reconciliation. We live in a very impatient world. We want to read one book and suddenly wake up. We want one method to completely change our lives. We want one answer that can save us from all future pain. But life isn't a delivery service. You cannot place an order and expect instant change. The things that truly matter need time. Some wounds cannot disappear because someone tells you, just get over it. Some attachments cannot disappear because someone tells you, just let go. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It happens through awareness, choice, and beginning again over and over. Those moments when you feel like nothing is changing may actually be building something inside you. Don't force yourself to become a completely different person overnight. Simply allow yourself to move little by little toward a more authentic version of yourself. Never underestimate a small moment of awareness. Many great changes begin with something very small. Today, you understand yourself a little more than yesterday. Today, you treat yourself a little more gently than yesterday. These tiny changes may eventually lead you into a completely different life. And finally, here's the truth that may goes against what we expect. True wisdom isn't having more and more answers. It's being more okay with not knowing. You don't need to understand everything. You only need to face your weakness honestly, accept your limitations gently, and bravely make the choice that feels right in the present moment. Life isn't a test with one right answer. It's a journey you have to live for yourself. You will make mistakes. You will take long turns. You will go through things you can't understand at the time. But that doesn't mean you have failed. These experiences are part of being alive. The answer to your life are not something another person can give you in advance. They slowly grow from within you after you have walked your own path. You think you are searching for answers, but perhaps all along you have been living your way into becoming the answer. That's the real distance between knowing and doing, not the distance between your mind and your actions, but the weight of life you must carry before knowledge becomes who you are.